guys, this is your back with another one, and welcome back to the channel. I'm sure this video has attracted some new visitors to the channel, so make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share to a friend who likes what ifs. That would be very appreciated. Comment down below. The reason I want you guys to comment down below, if you want to, I'm not forcing you, is because I love interacting with you guys in the daily, and some of you guys may have seen the community tab post where I was just like, what if do you guys want? What if Sakura was to send you Uchiha or Uzumaki redo? Because I already did that. What if Sakura was Uzumaki? And you guys voted 74% of Sakura being an Uzumaki at the time of recording. So I did what if Sakura was an Uchiha, and that might have surprised some of you guys who thought that Sakura Uzumaki would come out. That's because I don't sometimes releasing more releasing redos. I don't hold that above making new what ifs. I get that some of you guys might want to see that what if again. Check it out because it's a banger. Anyways, just wanted to say, join my Discord, some fun times. You could debate me on there on any Naruto topic or other anime, if you please. Also, make sure to subscribe, turn on all notifications so you're notified every single time I post another video, and please stop sleeping on Sakura and calling her useless, because she's not useless in this what if. So, let's get into this what if, shall we? This is what if Sakura was an Uchiha. So one of the ways I see Sakura being an Uchiha is that Sakura's parents are full Uchiha, making her live in the Uchiha compound. Sakura grew up with talented shinobi who unlocked her one-tomo Sharingan after being brutally rejected by Sasuke Uchiha when she was very, very young. Sakura being rejected by Sasuke would cause her to strive and get better than him as a shinobi and a fighter. Sakura would train hours on end, training with her one-tomo Sharingan at a time. Sakura trained so hard with her one tomo that it was on the level of a free tomo Sharingan. Sakura would also be taught by her parents to learn the Fireball Jutsu and the Uchiha-style Great Fireball Jutsu. Sakura would also practice her fire-style chakra nature, mastering it and creating a new jutsu which she called Fire Clone Jutsu. This is a jutsu that I created, but Sakura learned it anyway. Fire clones are made up entirely of fire and cost as much chakra as it would to use a fireball jutsu. Sakura can also amplify the strength, speed, and all other stats of her original fire clone by making it cost as much chakra as it would to use the Uchiha clan's great fireball jutsu. Sakura would then go to Sakura would learn these jutsu within a short period of time because of her amazing chakra control. Sakura would then go to a closed area to train like she always does. Like most days she does. But this day was different. She just had a feeling that something just wasn't right. Sakura would then return home with this gut feeling that something wasn't right. Sakura would slip back into the Uchiha compound to hear lots of commotion. Sakura would then go back to her house to see her mother and father being killed, causing her to unlock the free Tomo Sharingan in one eye and the two Tomo in the other. Sakura's parents would then fall to the floor from Itachi's blade before telling Sakura to get as far away as she can. And also telling Sakura that they will always love her, forever, in this life and the next. Sakura would plead with her parents, asking them why they have to leave her so soon. Why couldn't they stay? Sakura's mom would start to lose consciousness, but Sakura's father would stay a little longer, telling Sakura to leave with his dying breath before falling to his floor alongside Sakura's mother. Sakura would then start to run when Itachi started to come after her, walking so viciously and frightening. Sakura would then start to run when Itachi started to come after her. Sakura would run faster than she ever had before, with so much adrenaline pumping through her veins. Itachi would then appear right in front of Sakura before pushing her right to the ground. Straight to the ground. Sakura would then get a better look at Itachi before realizing that it was him and gasping. Itachi, is that you? Sakura would turn her head to see the other dead bodies on the ground and the walls drenched in blood. Sakura would ask Itachi, a family friend who has his blade pointed towards her chest, why he's doing this. Itachi would tell Sakura that it's for the greater good, before leaning his blade into her stomach and killing her. Just to make sure of Sakura's death, Itachi would slice and dice on her body multiple times. After a while, Sakura's eyes would open. Sakura would immediately have a headache, holding her head. Sakura would look down to see multiple scratch wounds next to a gaping hole in her stomach. Sakura would remember what had happened before struggling to get up on her feet from her fear of Itachi coming back to finish her off. Sakura, with nowhere to escape, would leave the Uchiha compound, going to a nearby hospital. The doctors and nurses at the hospital would immediately rush Sakura to their emergency room before knocking her out with sleeping gas. Sakura would then remember what had happened before struggling to get up from fear of Itachi getting back. Sorry, I just had to cut it for a second. Sakura, with nowhere to go, would escape, leaving the Uchiha compound and going to a nearby hospital. The doctors and nurses at the hospital would immediately rush Sakura to their emergency room before knocking her out with a sleeping gas. Sakura would wake up with bandages over her wounds. A little after the next day, the doctors would walk into Sakura's room, informing her that some of the scratches were healable, though there was still some permanent damage done, resulting in scarring. Sakura would then make the most of the situation, thanking the doctor and telling him that at least she's alive. The doctor in her room would smile at Sakura, giving a little giggle and leaving the room. A weakened Sakura would change into her new clothes, also making sure to grab her old ones as well, as sort of a gift to remember what had happened to her on that night. Sakura would struggle to move out of the hospital, eventually getting and walking to the only place that she knew could help. Sakura would walk to the Hokage's office before requesting to speak to the third Hokage and making it apparent that it was very urgent. Sakura would then be let in, and Sakura would tell him everything that had happened, also telling her that she's lucky that she survived, since most people would probably die. Hiruzen told that to Sakura. Hiruzen would feel bad for Sakura, giving her a house to stay in and a fridge filled with exotic foods. Hiruzen would show Sakura the direction to her house, also making sure to tell her that her next-door neighbor, Naruto Uzumaki, is around her age. Sakura would, oh my god, voice cracks. Sakura would enter her new house, immediately seeping into her bed from an exhausted day. Sakura, before falling asleep, would hold the photo that was in her wallet of her parents, holding it tight and telling them that she will make it her goal to avenge them by killing Itachi Uchiha. Sakura would wake up early with her injury not hurting as much, though still hurting very badly. Sakura would get up 2 hours earlier to train before going to the academy. Sakura would get out of bed, doing her daily training just like always, and not letting her injuries hold her back. Sakura would get used to training again, and also getting used to training with her injury. After an hour of training, Sakura would go back to bed, waking back up from after another hour and walking to school. Naruto and Sakura would go to school, coming across each other. Sakura, for the first time in her life, would walk with Naruto, since she would start to understand what it's like being an actual orphan and not having parents anymore. Sakura would tell Naruto what had happened, and Sakura would be comforted by Naruto's kind nature. Naruto would be able to understand what Sakura was going through, even though he could never be in the same situation at all himself. Sakura would walk into class like any other day, though she would be down a little bit since for the first time in her life, she didn't have someone or something to come home to. Sakura would look at Sasuke, who was ignoring everybody he encountered. Sakura would then ask Sasuke if he's okay, and Sakura would turn his head to the voice of Sakura, who he thought was dead from the massacre. Sasuke would wonder why Sakura isn't dead, asking her why and wondering why. Sakura would then tell Sasuke that he's not alone, also telling Sasuke that Itachi thought she killed her. Sasuke would then say, Itachi? How dare you speak of his name in front of me? Sakura would then slap Sasuke across the face, resulting in a fight. Sakura dodged all the attacks coming for her within the academy room, but were taking outside to have a little bit better space to fight in. Sasuke would then run at Sakura with a punch, but Sakura would easily grab Sasuke's hand, throwing him into the ground. Sasuke would ask Sakura how she was this strong, and Sakura would tell Sasuke, that she just didn't show Sasuke how strong she is, and that she was training, telling Sasuke that she will show her how strong you can get with the help of training. Sasuke would stand up, waving the hand signs for the fireball jutsu. Sakura would then combat Sasuke with her own fireball before using 2 fingers and throwing paper bombs towards Sasuke. This sudden explosion would startle Sasuke, causing him to be caught in flames. Sasuke would then be sent flying by the attack, banging his head back into a nearby tree. Sasuke would get up again, activating his one-tomo Sharingans. At this point, the whole academy class was watching the two, and Sakura would then use her one-tomo Sharingan as well, just to even out the playing field with Sasuke. Sakura would then create 12 fire clones before taking a knee on the ground and telling her clones to attack. Sasuke would then start to be overtaken by the clones when Sakura would get up. Sakura would tell Sasuke that she expected more from him, since he is the famed Uchiha prodigy after all. Aren't you, Sasuke? Sakura would make Sasuke even madder, telling him that she's still recovering her chakra reserves and recovering from injuries at the same time from the night of the massacre. Sasuke would then join her clones together into herself in the fight, replenishing her reserves. Sasuke would then try his hardest, but so would Sakura. Then Sakura would punch right into Sasuke's chest, sending him straight to the ground and causing him to cough up a little bit of blood or falling unconscious. Sakura, or Aruka, would then call the fight to a stop. Sakura, after Aruka declared her as winner and stopped the fight, would drop to the ground. It seemed that Sakura was still getting used to her injuries and had pushed herself way too hard. Sakura would open her eyes in bed. Sakura would then analyze the bed that she was in, realizing that it wasn't her own. Sakura would then stand up in pain, calling out to whoever was in the house with her. Naruto would then walk to Sakura, telling her that she had fallen unconscious on the ground, and he didn't want to sit there on the ground to get her beautiful hair dirty. Or that he didn't want Sakura to sit on the ground in order to not get her black, beautiful hair dirty. This compliment from Naruto would cause Sakura, oh my gosh, to blush. Sakura would then tell Naruto that she appreciates him looking out for him, or for her, but would tell Naruto that it would be best for her to leave and give Naruto his privacy. Naruto would then tell Sakura, why do I keep saying Sasuke? I apologize for that she can stay. Sakura would ask Naruto where he is going to sleep, and Naruto would reply, telling Sakura that he'd sleep on the floor. Sakura would tell Naruto that it's not too big of a deal for telling Naruto that her and him could sleep in the same bed together. On that night, Naruto and Sakura go closer as friends and companions, or for falling asleep like babies. Oh, I apologize so hard for stuttering. I feel like I've just been running from my voice today, and so just give me a pat on the shoulder, man. I'm trying hard, and I'm also producing lots of scripts. So, okay, so I hope you guys don't get mad at me for taking a day off, but my voice, you saw those stutters. You see that I'm losing my sleep time for school because of this. I need maybe 1 day break. If I do post in between that, well, I congratulate myself, but if I don't, try not to get mad at me. Just try. Remember to subscribe and comment down below. Check out my Discord because I love interacting with you guys in the daily and I respond to every single comment that I get. Anyways, show your support for the series if you guys like how it's going and like how it's maneuvering at the time being. And subscribe. Also, if you want this video or if you want me to produce one of Sakura's and Uzumaki redo. And I love you guys. I love you guys all. You guys are my second family. and other than my friends. But yeah, or some of my third family. But like, yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video.